Wooks and Warlocks contains sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and as such is intended for adults. Listener discretion is advised. Content warning in the description, bro.
Hello and welcome to Wooks and Warlocks, a role-playing tour through the summer of love. In this podcast, we will be playing out a story of adventure and magic using dice and skills to determine the outcomes of our actions. My name is Trey Miller, and I will play the role of Game Master for this journey. I am joined by 6 of the finest folks to roll the dice. Please introduce yourselves and your characters.
My name's Anthony Ryan. I'll be playing Xantor, the Ranger.
Hi, my name is Joshua Fox, and I'll be playing Brody Malone, the Bard.
I'm Vanessa Suchek, and I'll be playing Remy Riz, the Rogue Ratfolk.
My name is John Lombardi. I will be playing Elijah Woodstone, the Elk Folk Farm Wizard.
I am Lawson Williams McClure, and I will be playing Norlin, the Boxer.
My name is Jessie Bennett. I will be playing Granny Glinda. She's a half-orc, half-foxfolk fighter rogue.
When we last left Trace Kinos and the Happy Tricksters, they were beginning their journey to the Beach Fam Burn Jam, where they hoped to find not only the lost, borrowed, some may say stolen ashes of Granny Glinda's grandson Parker, but also the evil god Lust, who had captured the goddess Love, masquerading as a two-headed snake woman and guiding those who would fall prey to her into evil ways. It was the hope of the crew that, should they subdue Love and Lust, and perhaps even separate them from one another, they could free the dames from the intense and powerful Gaius that seemed to be ripping the very life energy itself from the folks they had hoped to save. While Trace Kinos and the Happy Tricksters traveled above ground, some old friends journeyed, as bidden by Festivius, the god of partying, on unseen, unheard, unknown, lost roads, found only using Remy Riz's ancient astrolabe. This magical path, wrought with, well, who knows, brought the group spinning, meandering, to the very grounds of the Beach Fam Burn Jam itself. We're going to catch up with each of our players and hear what they have experienced from their perspective over the past few weeks of this adventure before we move forward into our third major festival event, the Beach Fam Burn Jam. We'll start with Xantor, who rides in the van down the road towards the Beach Fam Burn Jam.
Like Xantor's like looking out the window and he's just like admiring the scenery. Occasionally he's been working on his crossbow action, and so he's just like shooting signs, with his crossbow out the window and shit. They're stopping periodically to do, to go to he loves little stores on the side of the road, so he goes in there, gets some grub, comes back out, feeds his pets, and he's still got Boots with him, he's still got Drake with him. He's looking for a new mushroom folk, to have on his shoulder. He really missed that in the beginning. And so, every little shady, cool, wet area they come to, he's like kind of checking around a little bit. But aside from that, he's just working with his crossbow, chilling, riding on the bus, really taking in the breeze.
Xantor, what are your thoughts on the adventures that your crew has been in Yamaya?
Just all around badass, kind of. Just like really cool. He's like really happy with the way everything went down. He's glad he was able to like kick ass on the beach. He thinks that us as a crew, like he just kind of came into this shit. Like he's been in rock star mode ever since they landed on the stage. So Xantor is, still kind of living that out as he's cruising down in this van. He doesn't even know how he got here. He was just like, man, just coming out the woods, like, what the fuck's gonna happen? Going down the road. And then, here he is, rock star in the van, made up a band, made up like his in his head. He's not saying this out loud, but he's like made up all this bullshit. He's like on top of the world, thinking like, everything's fucking great. Got this cool ass shotgun, etched Brown Betty into the side of it, has a zoot suit. He's like, these are all the city boy dreams that he had coming out of the forest, on his ranger adventure. So he's like really stoked about everything. Drake's getting bigger, obviously, like every day. It's kind of uncontrollable at this point. Drake's growing a little too fast, to be honest, and he's thinking a lot about that, and it's just been weighing a lot on him. Anyway, that's where he's at.
Next, we'll hear from Brody Malone, who has been adventuring through the tunnels below the land of Lund.
Well, Norland, Remy, and myself, we've started out going down lots of crazy adventures in these dark tunnels. Weird place for Brody. But he's very interested in these new powers that are coming to him, so he reluctantly goes along and helps them where he can. Definitely had to go through some crazy traps and adventures in this underground cave. I'm thinking like Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and we have to step on the right stuff. And through all those adventures, like his powers just kept getting more and more prevalent, and found out he can turn invisible now. He got through one of the traps that way. There was another one where they had to cross like a high chasm, and he fell and he turned into an eagle. It was pretty crazy. And so he's really freaked out, and he's trying to figure out where all this is coming from, but he's having fun. It's just he's kind of going with the flow, man. That's just how he always has felt.
As Brody does. Remy, what has it been like traveling with Brody and Norland through these magical tunnels as you lead them with your astrolabe?
It has been definitely a doozy with just alone Norland's farts. Whoa. I mean, I love cheese, but whew. With Brody, just always positive mood, and he just kept me going. With being down in the tunnels, I did work on a lot of stealth moves, so I really like to play tricks on them and pop out of the shadows. So with that, I become very stealthy and can evade attacks and spells, hopefully in the future.
It sounds like even if you didn't encounter the mysterious Norland's master, you were able to grow together simply by being who you are. Elijah Woodstone, how have you been?
Elijah's been good. He's been, just doing a lot of book reading. It's been a long drive.
You can read now.
Yeah, I'm much better at reading. There's still some words I need Owsley's help with, but he helps me sound them out. We've been working on it. I got this sweet blindfold that I've been messing with in the car, and it's pretty badass, pretty powerful. Although it does make me blind, deaf, and dumb. More of that later. But yeah, no, just hanging out. Enjoyed that good meal. I think I'm still digesting it. That chicken was delicious. And also with Xantor, definitely be hitting up those gas stations and trying the different, various slushies and candies that we find along the way. And Granny's good. I don't know if y'all remember, but I do have a sort of baby Bjorn type thing that I wear on my back that Granny stands on, and she rides so she doesn't have to walk. She's old. We got to keep up that appearance at least. And yeah, things are good. We're really excited about the family burn fam. I never say it right.
It's the Beach Fam Burn Jam.
The Beach Fam Burn Jam. And told we're going to see some pretty cool shit out there. Possibly some stuff on fire, and I do like fire. It's near water. I do like water. So yeah, I mean, I'm really excited. And sorry, I bumped my head there. But yeah, everything's good. Positive outlook. I'm much less negative at this point.
And from the front of the van, you hear King Kenza yell, "Yes, Elijah is the key to happiness. Without Elijah, we would all be lost in sorrow and sadness and despair." Norlin, how have your adventures been?
Well, I've been wandering in these tunnels with my associates. I've been trying to casually take the lead and find the exit. In the meantime, I have been supplementing my protein by eating the various bugs and grubs that abound in the tunnels. Unfortunately, I believe they have upset my digestive tract, as I have been farting quite a lot. They've been very silent, though, and I don't think anyone has noticed. But now we are closing in on the exit of the tunnel, and I know that my leadership will be rewarded with pets and hugs once we are outside in the fresh air once again.
Granny Glenda, how are things in the van on the way to the Beach Fam Burn Jam?
Oh, dearie, things in the van aren't too bad. Granny Glenda is mostly just not talking to anybody at this point. She realizes that they're heading towards the direction of Parker's ashes, and there is a solid chance that she has the ability to get them back. And at this point, she is willing to pretty much sacrifice anything to get them back. And I mean anything. And she kind of glances around the bus and looks at everyone.
My goodness, Glenda. As the bus continues forward, the tunnel crew find themselves emerging, almost erupted from the earth, spewed forth like from some great sarlacc pit. The sand opens, and from out of it emerges Brody Malone.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And Norlin, the good boy.
Boof.
At this moment, the van pulls by the very spot where the tunnel travelers emerge. There are no other witnesses.
Did it like pop out right in front of us?
They pop out right to the side of you.
Oh, man. Oh, look at that.
Oh, what's going on? John Paul slams on the brake, pulls to the side, and we'll pick up there next time as the crew reunites for a thrilling installment of Wooks and Warlocks.
I made it. Wait, am I too late? Oh no! Well, I guess we'll have to catch up next on the next episode of Wooks and Warlocks.
Round and around in the tunnel when it's dark we go, searching through the rubble for what wants to spark like a shout in the night. And the sight of the past, it can fill us with fear all night, though we know the wheel comes back after time. Oh, sweet time. and the soul will rise from the ashes. We will climb as we shout into the night. Let no man mute my battle cry. Dark clouds brewing a storm deep in the sky. Words spoken in anger, vibrant like a neon sign in the mind's eye, multiplied by time and time again. It's those we love that we lose when we struggle with what's inside. Just hoping for hope, something to ward off the fright. And the soul will rise from the ashes.